Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Today I want to talk about lying. Words can lie. Any human being can use words to lie. But your body and your tone will deceive you. So, what I mean by this is if somebody lies, so say that they're being snarky and they think that they're smarter than you, because that's all lying is this person thinks they're smarter than you and that they can tell you whatever they want and you're just going to buy it, because in their mind, and there's going to be a catch at the end, just listen, in their mind, they are way more powerful than you and they can have total control over you. But if you've watched the other videos, you know that these people are really insecure deep down. So they may be lying words to you, but their tone of voice is not going to match with what they're saying. And certain things on their body, like maybe some type of microfacial expression or some way that they are holding themselves in the moment that they're lying, gives them away. We can lie out our mouths with words, but the body does not lie. It will always tell you the truth. So, I'm going to share with you today what brought this up. This is a screwdriver that I have had since 1996. Top screws off, it ratchets, top screws off, all of the bits that fit in here are in the top. Now I've had this since 1996. This was my second husband's, and he ended up leaving it when he disappeared. And so it has always been filled with bits that you literally struggled to get the cap back on. It was hard because there was a lot of bits in there, more than probably should have been, but whatever. And today, this one was in here. This one was literally sitting by the paint because I have used this. I've been painting and fixing things on the RV, and painting requires that I pull the hardware, this hardware off of the cabinets. So the flat blade is used to open the paint, the gallon paint, and then this one was sitting up by the paint that helps me do this because I would switch the two out as I needed it for doing my painting. And today my converter was making a noise, so I was gonna pull the cover off, which it's behind the breaker box. So I was gonna pull the cover off and get in there and vacuum out take out the hair, because the hair from the dogs and stuff and dust get it on top of the fan and then it makes a noise. And I found that if I clean it out on a regular basis, then I don't have the problem. So this is what I've been doing. Well, I went and I took this morning and I swapped out with the one that I had by the paint. And I took this one and I went to unscrew it here and put it in, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's hardly, if you can see, there's hardly anything in there. Why is that? So anyways, I proceed to screw it back on. I'll think about it in a minute. I'm on a mission to do something. And when I get on a mission, I'm focused on that. I'll deal with whatever I have to later. So I stick the screwdriver in the screws so I can loosen them, so I can pull the cover off, so I can vacuum this out and take care of what I need to take care of. And the screws won't move. They won't tighten or loosen. And so then, as I'm sitting here, I'm like, why won't these tighten and loosen? I've removed this cover tons of times since I've owned this. In June of this year will be 3 years that I have owned this RV. So I'm like, this has never been hard like this. What the hell? So at that point, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm missing bits out of the top of here. So I look at it and I'm like, son of a bitch. I know who took them. No, I can't prove it, and I don't need to prove it. I I don't need to prove it. The point is, the point is the person that did it thinks he's a good liar. He's a horrible liar. And he has incorporated a few of his friends to jump involved, and these friends want to talk to me and tell me what a great guy he is. Dude, I'm not interested. And the only reason he does this stuff, there's been several other things that have happened over the period of time that I've known this guy, and the thing is that just it cracks me up, honestly, is the fact that this man has done these games all along. He watches superhero movies. He's obsessed with superhero movies, especially Batman, and he constantly, throughout the whole time we have been divorced, he has constantly tried to set up scenarios where I would have to call him so he could be my hero. Do you hear how ridiculous that is? But this man, which is the funny part, this man, sorry about the AC, it's getting hot here in the desert. This man thinks that I'm too stupid and I don't know, because I don't usually confront him or discuss it with him. And the reason that I don't is because the man upstairs, the Bible tells you to turn the other cheek. Do you know why? Because when you turn the other cheek, he's going to deal with them. You don't have to fight your battles. That whole no weapon formed against me shall prosper. He's going to be your weapon. You don't have to do anything. You see it. You know what's going on. He will give you the discernment and the clarity that you need. And you'll know. You'll just have to have patience and learn to bite your tongue, because these people always narc themselves out. And as they do it, the man upstairs will deal with them. So I happened to text the guy and ask him, where the hell are my bits for this? Well, I don't know, where'd you put it? It's been in the same spot it has been for probably the last 6 months. Anyways, and there's hardly anybody that lives here. I am in the RV, and my youngest son and his girlfriend have a room in the house. The guy I'm talking about has a room in the house, and one of my son's friends rents one of the other rooms in the house. Now, my son isn't going to come out here and take the bits out of my screwdriver. If he wants to use it, he knows where the spare key is. He can let himself in. He can definitely use it. He usually would text me and let me know, hey, I borrowed the screwdriver, and I'd be like, all right, just make sure you put it back, is all I would tell him. Whatever. The kid that's living here, my son's friend, he'd do the same thing if he needed it. But so I am in the RV by myself, but somehow this is what I'm expected to believe. This screwdriver right here is magic. It's so magic that it decided, while it was sitting in here by itself with just the dogs while I'm gone at work, it decided that it was gonna unscrew itself. And some of the little bits that were inside grew little legs and walked away. And then it screwed it back on. This is a magic screwdriver, guys. And this is from a guy who has 100% belief that he can get me to fall in love with him. I was married to you once, dude. That was over 31 years. That was 31 years ago. Haven't gone back. Have no desire to. You play these games. You don't play them with me to bother me. You play them with me because then you can be the superhero and I'll fall madly in love with you. It won't happen. You're lazy. And let me tell you why. Because this has more energy and is not as lazy as he is. Because this unscrewed by itself. And these things grew legs and walked away. The funny part is when you call people who are lying either about you or to you about something else. The problem that they're too ignorant to understand is when you call them on it, they pretend to be helpful, and then when you continue to pursue to call them on the truth, they turn around and they get mad at you and act like you're the problem. If you're blaming me for the magic screwdriver that unscrewed itself and the little bits inside grew legs and walked away, but you're mad at me and I'm blamed for it, tells me everything I need to know. Come on, it's not rocket science. Why humans? It's humans who complicate things. We are, our society with the victim mentality and everything else, it's all about problem-driven people. Everybody complains and whines and moans and cries about the things that they feel that injustice has been done to them. Here's the thing. Those people aren't solution-driven. When you become solution-driven, you can see that these people have low confidence, if any. They are very insecure, and the whole world is to blame for everything. They could never do anything wrong. Because the only being that never does anything wrong is the man upstairs. So essentially, they're saying that they are as great as the man upstairs, which tells me, somebody who walks with the man upstairs, that you're full of shit. And I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to confront you. I did say something. Sometimes I do, but I don't have to say much because he's going to deal with them. I just keep focusing on where he wants me to go. But I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how you can tell somebody's lying. If you have more questions about it and you want to know some more information, feel free to call me. I will gladly walk you through how you can start noticing this stuff. I can do a whole video on it if you guys want me to, but I'm not going to do a whole big video on it if nobody's going to watch it, because I don't have a lot of views. And I don't do this for the money. I do this because I do enjoy this. And it might help one person, and maybe that one person needs this, so that's all that matters to me. But I wanted to share with you about the magic screwdriver. It unscrews itself and the little bits inside grow legs and they just walk away. Get yourself a little magic screwdriver. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to be heading back to work here shortly, but I just wanted to share that with you. And the funny part is, oh, and I forgot this part. The funny part is about, I think he put Loctite or something else on the screws for the cover for the thing, which means I can't pull off the breaker box itself. I can still access all the shit I need, but the part that he's totally an idiot with, and he's not very bright. And this is why I know he's not very bright. Because all I gotta do is take the drawer out above it, and I have access to everything. So, he's not hurting anything. He's not doing anything that he can't do. So, I don't quite get it. He's evidently not that bright. And the fact that he's too ignorant to know that all I gotta do is pull that drawer out and I have access to all of it, says he's not that bright. But yet he thinks lying is going to make sense. So, here's to all the stupid liars out there that think we're stupid. Nope. We're on the walk with the Lord, and that man's going to take care of me. Always has, always will. Anyways, guys, have a great day. And don't forget, get yourself a magic screwdriver. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye.